Hi everybody, this is Diane. Here I am with my strawberry journal covers. If you saw the video where I was designing these covers, maybe you stopped the video before I came back to show you the finished project because I forgot. I didn't tell you I'd be back because I forgot that I know how to do that now. After I took it to the sewing machine, I made a quick video to show you the finished product and then spliced those two together with my new knowledge, thanks to Adam. What would we do without our young people with our technology, right? So in case you didn't see, this is one cover completed. And if you didn't see any of the video, you can just go back and watch the process of how I made this journal cover. And there's the other one. Aren't they so fun and pretty? So I'm going to set them aside. We don't need them today. What we're going to do today is make some pockets. I did cut pages and collate them. And with this style of journal, with that everyday journal cover that I am using for these, with the Amity Bloom course, I use smaller signatures but more of them. So normally I use 3 signatures. This one has 5, and there are 5 pages in each signature at this point. This one you can see I've added some fringe and tassel to the edges, and I did the stamping and stenciling on the plain pages. So I'm not going to do all of that on camera with this journal, but I will get that done. So today we're going to just work on some pockets, not even for a particular page. I'm not going to be trying to fit them onto a page at this point. I'm just going to make a few and then see where we like them. And I've done a little bit of prep. Oh, and some tags too. Let me show you. If you saw the video not too long ago where I was showing some of my Etsy purchases, I had gotten some vintage wallpaper from the ink drop, and then there's numbers after her, a set of, I don't know, 4 or 5 numbers after the ink drop, so I'll have to link it below. But she had some vintage wallpaper, so I decided to take my large shipping tags and cover them with wallpaper. I don't know if I'll do anything else to this except add it already has a reinforcement on the back, but I might add something decorative up there and then put fibers in it. And I don't want to cover up this gorgeous vintage wallpaper, so I probably won't do anything else to it. This gingham, I figured I could embellish some, so I have some tentative designs, and these are from the digital kit that I'm using, which I still haven't. I can tell you it's from Digital Attic Studio, and it's just called Strawberry, I think. So you can look it up if you want to. I will be adding the link to it in a future video. Digital Attic Studio, and all of these pieces except for this sticker came with that kit. And I did one with the flocked, thought that was perfect. And then this one, which goes with the gingham, the blue gingham. So I think I might add something to this one, and I'll embellish those. So now I have done a little bit of work on pockets with my Big Shot. I cut these with this die, and I don't even know what company it's from. I don't know if it's Stampin' Up, but it's just had 3 different pocket tops. So I used that pretty one for these, and I will embellish these. I think I had this. I was playing around with stuff. I had to go to Sam's Club, and my son was going with me at 10 o'clock this morning, so I was just playing around with some pieces before he came. So something like that, maybe. I don't know. I haven't decided on that for sure. And I cut these circle tag pieces, and I haven't decided if I want to have a pattern piece on top of the solid piece or just like that. So I'm going to do some background stamping on that and then make a decision. Then we'll talk about these pockets. I brought over my narrow wood, looks like barnwood stamp. Excuse me, I got 6.5 hours last night, which is good for me, but I'm yawning. So if you remember, I used this round pocket die, and that came from Elizabeth Craft Designs. I got it on scrapbook.com probably. So if you remember, I used this die in my music journals, and I stamped a really nice kind of collage-y background stamp. I'm looking for my brown ink. I don't think I have it out. I'll use my acorn, the reddish color, the reddish brown. And that music, or that background stamp, it did have some music on it, but also had text, and it was just a really neat background stamp. I think it was from Prima. I've had it for years. But that looked really great on this, so I thought maybe we'll try this wood one. So this is an ombre paper, and I want the darker piece on top so it will show better, because it fades to almost white. So I want to make sure I have it lined up right. Oh, that looks cool. I could do that, and I would probably ink around it, or this. And I was thinking about stamping this part also, but I don't know if I want to do that. Maybe with a different stamp. I mean, I can play around. If I don't like things, I can cut more and save the pieces that I did for something else. Okay, how about this one? This looks like it could be strawberry blossoms. Sorry, I'm moving slowly because I woke up with pain in my lower back today, like I pulled a muscle. So I have to move slowly. So this is what the stamp looks like. And it could look like a strawberry blossom. Oh, that's cute. Yeah, I think we'll do that. And you know what? I think I'll save this for another journal, and I'll cut some more for the second journal, and we'll do this. Let me ink them and see how that looks. I've got quite the mess here because I've just been playing with stuff, and then I got home from Sam's Club and cut a little bit more, and so I just got stuff laying here. It's not organized neatly. Semi-neatly, as the best that I can say about today. And I've just been excited since I got the cover made and I got the pages cut and collated. I've been excited about having time to work on this journal, but it's just not happening. Not a good few hours, you know. There, that is going to be really cute. I like that. So I'll make 2 of those. Okay, now let's look at this. Now I've made lots of pockets with this. And this is from Amazon, and I cannot remember the name of the seller. Oh, let me look at this too. This would go in here. Let's see if I like that color. And of course, the back could be for journaling. And I could stamp a strawberry on it. Maybe this one. Let's try this one. Yeah, that's cute. And then put a little baker's twine in there. I'm going to paper clip them all together so they don't get lost. I'll stick this one on it too. All right, now this, I cut these pink ones, and it looks like a woven fabric, but it's cardstock. And then I cut white panels to go on it because I love to stamp background stamps on these pieces. And I've done it before. I tried it with the plaid, which didn't do anything for me. Then I have this other one that looks like a woven fabric. And I've loved it. I've done it with the red before, and I just thought it was really great. But it didn't do anything for me on this. I think before I did it on white cardstock. So then I thought, well, let's try it on red. And look at that. That is just about perfect, isn't it? It just really pops. So I'm going to save the pink ones for another journal. So I've got pieces cut for some other journal in the future. And we're going to put these onto this. I have those 3 pieces. I'm making 2 journals, so I need 2 pockets. And I cut 2 pockets, and I cut enough of these panels for both. I set it out of the way so I wouldn't lay anything on it. Of stamping if there was crumbling on top. Just try to line these up relatively straight so that the pattern is kind of straight on these. I think this is a Stampin' Up! Stamp, but I bought it. It's patchy, but that's okay. I bought it at a yard sale from my friend who sells Stampin' Up! She doesn't do her yard sales down here anymore. Her parents live where, like, on the next street. So when I take my walk, my usual route, I walk right past their house, and it's really close. So she would have her yard sale every year and sell off some of her discontinued Stampin' Up! Things. She would have it at her parents' garage, so I could just walk right over there, grab some stuff, but now she doesn't do it down here. The patchy look is okay. It looks vintage. So I think I'll ink these and I'll forward through this part. Okay, so I inked around them and I glued those on, so I just have to glue these on. Oh, this glue. And there are men talking right outside my window. He might start up a mower or something, because I went to the office here and I told them that I can't mow that side yard because the workers that are digging up and replacing the water pipes have left equipment in my side yard for months. And now it's time to mow. I've mowed my yard 3 or 4 times already, and I can't mow over there, and the grass is growing up high, and I will not be able to do it. Even after they move the stuff, the grass is just going to be too high for me to do with my battery-powered lawnmower. So I said, you know, once the stuff is gone, can the maintenance guy come around and do that mowing with his riding mower? And she said, yeah, she'll have him do it. And then while I was inking stuff, something started up. I don't know if it was a mower. It stopped because the men are out there talking, so I don't know. If he mows it now, he still better come back and mow. If he's mowing now, he has to mow in between the pieces of stuff that's laying out in my yard. But he better come back once it's all gone. It's all I have to say about it. It's warm today. I had to turn my air conditioning on for the first time yesterday because it just gets so hot here. And it was 75 inside by 10 a.m. And I'm like, we're not having that. It'd be 85 or higher by late afternoon. All right, so there's that. And I will embellish them in some way. So that's 1 pocket and 2 pockets and 3 pockets for each journal so far. But we also want to make some pockets with the magazine images. So let's take a look at what we have. I definitely want to use this if I can, so I was thinking of folding it and making it like I had those other ones that I mentioned in the other video, like these. So there will be some pages, I think, that will have a spread of pockets, so this would go right across the center spread of the signature, and there would be a pocket. So that's what I want to do with this too, I think. This would be a fun pocket. So I'm going to glue this. Oh, and this, look at that. It's, cornflakes. And I love this one. Let me see how this fits in the book. I'm going to trim it and then see. These are nice big books, so this would be a good book. Yep, there they go, starting it up again. If this fits in the book, it's a good way to use it in the big journals. I guess he's driving something away. Let's see if it fits. Yeah, it's too big. So how much can I cut off? I really like this kid just digging in. But I want the Ready Whip can on there. I guess I could make that a card to tuck in because I don't want to lose any of that. It's too cute. You can just trim a little off that and it would fit. This glue is very drippy today. Maybe because it's warmer in here. Can't get it in the hole. Okay. This magazine is probably from the 30s or 40s. 30s, I would say. I had a lot of old magazines last year. It's got some stains on it. So I don't know what page any of these are going on. I just need to make sure they fit on the pages. So yesterday, a guy knocked on my door and said my water would be shut off for a little while while they hooked my plumbing up to the new water pipe. So that's exciting. And when they turned it back on, I can tell that my water pressure is better. So I'm going to take a shower this evening, and that'll be the real test. I want 2 or 3 magazine image pockets in each journal if I can. Not counting those big spread ones. I skimmed that paper and it peeled it right up. Better. And I might sew around that before I add it to the book. Could add a word to that if I wanted to, or a little label. Let's do a label. I got some out. I put them in a little dish. But where did I put the dish? Oh, it's back up on the shelf. Something like that. This is a vintage label. I used up all my strawberry vintage labels last year. That's a cute pocket. What else do we have? I can't really tell how much time I have left because I'm going to cut out a large section. Oh, I was going to work on this. Let's see how much of it we need. Just the cake, not the stack of plates. I wish they would go do their talking somewhere else. My corner is like the water fountain, I guess. The office water fountain. Yeah. Okay, I need to grab a red cardstock piece. Do I like that? Maybe I'll put it on vellum and you'll see the stripes behind it. Okay, I'll do that, but I'm not going to do it right now. So I'll put this on a vellum piece, and it's going to be an angled pocket like that. And it can hold a large card. Maybe that little boy. Maybe this little fella. I don't know. Might be too much going on here. We'll find a place for him, even if I have to fold him. Okay, so there's another pocket. I think I'd like to turn this into a long journaling card. Yeah, if I'd cut the straws off, that would work. That'll be fun. Journaling card, journaling card. I would like that better as a pocket if it was filled in with berries. This is cute though. I'm going to trim around it and then let some of the red cardstock show around it. Or pink, whatever I think it needs. Or blue. I guess it depends on what page I want to put it on. This is not cardstock, I just want to see. I like it much better with the pink. I'm going to be cutting a lot out of this video. It's nice that I can be flexible. I may have cut off more of that than I really needed to or wanted to. It would be okay on something like that, the darker background. Okay, we'll find a place for it. Another pocket. I have three pockets from magazines, and I want 4 to 6. I like that this has the campfire marshmallow, so I would like to keep this. I could turn this into 2 pockets, these 2 shortcake recipes, and this ice cream with berries. I'd like to use her hands, but the letters go right over it. I don't know. That, no. Some of these could be side pockets. Maybe I was thinking this could be a side pocket. And then I could put some of this inside it. Let's see how much we need. Okay, so if I just cut the marshmallows right off it, then I can make a card with them. So that and this one can be side pockets. Let's see if I can cut with this. That's the magazine page edge, so I know that's straight. Kind of a wide pocket. But it will work. Maybe I'll put it on the inside. That'll work better. This is from May of 1953. I'll leave that date right on there. That can go right in there. Well, we're only at 43 minutes and I'm going to cut a bunch of it out so I can keep going. I will glue this piece to pink cardstock. If that ends up being too long to fit in the pocket, I can cut that bottom part off that has the date on it. After that dries, I will cut that and trim it better. These I'll glue these to cardstock so they can be pockets, and this I'll glue to a paper so I can fold it if I have to. But I'll just glue these to plain white because I won't have them big enough. I don't want to make them bigger, so I don't need a mat around them. So I have decided, I think, to just embrace keeping the strawberry journals in my repertoire because I do like making them. They're very fun. And 2 people at least have told me in my comments that it is a signature journal of mine. So I thought, well, I always find strawberry stuff, so I guess I'm going to keep planning on making strawberry journals. If not every year, then maybe every other year. But at the rate I find strawberry stuff, I better make them every year. Of course, I got a lot of out of all those old magazines I bought last year, but I don't think I'll be getting that many magazines this year. But you never know. You never know with me. So these will be side pockets. I might round corners depending on when I figure out which side they're going to be on. I might round the corner of the one that faces, that is the opening. This is notched here where I cut that campfire marshmallow box out. So after it's glued on, I can add an embellishment to that. This feels like the kind of paper I might not be able to cut with my cutter. I probably knocked the cap to that on the floor. It's a little bit rough. I did buy some new blades, but we went to Hobby Lobby and Sam's Club, my son and I. Nope, it's gonna tear it. And I left my bag, my Hobby Lobby bag, in the back seat of his car. Well, I don't know if I'm going to turn these 2 into pockets or journal cards. So I'm not going to glue them to anything right now. I just wanted to go through my magazine images and decide how I was going to use them. We got a good start on them. That could be a fun pocket, but it's cut off here and here and here, of course, so I don't know. It's not very aesthetically pleasing. That would be a fun little tuck spot, both of these would, so we'll glue them to something. Now, isn't that a cute journaling tag? I'll cut this one out, and I guess that's going to be it for today. I have these cards left over from Graphic 45 that I can make something with also. Thanks for watching today. Let me show you, give you a review. We have some tuck spots, journal cards, probably journal card, pockets, journal card, tuck spots, pocket, pocket, there should be another one of these. Oh, here it is, with some of the possible embellishments on it. Pockets, and these gorgeous wallpaper tags. I've done all that today. And I appreciate you coming along and playing with me. I hope you were playing along with whatever craft you're working on. And I hope that you will have a creative day. I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to my channel if you're not already subscribed, and like this video, and that would help the algorithm push me forward so other people can find me. I appreciate all of that. Thanks so much, and leave a comment. Have a creative day. Bye.